Tonight is the 47th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights, the first night of this iconic holiday parade that we've all come to know and love here in San Diego. I'm 10 News digital producer Mark Saunders, and joining me today is San Diego Family Magazine, Ann Malinowski. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is our second time doing one of these as well, so we have this on lock.
We have all the events for you.
We have everything that you guys are going to need to know about the holiday season. The parade itself is going to start in about half an hour, but before then, we want to give you a big lowdown of everything that's happening in San Diego this season so that you guys are prepared. We know it's already started December and everything like that, but there's still so much left to do, right?
Oh, so true. And I mean, San Diego Family has all the great ideas for families, things to do with kids all around the county.
So you guys are going to be in no shortage of holiday material that you need to study up on, frankly, to figure out what the deal is this month. Leading things off, obviously, it's going to be cold out here. It's like 60, right? But
yeah, that's freezing for a Californian, I think.
Yeah. I've been. You can see we're already like bundled up and everything right now.
It's chilly.
It's chilly, yeah. And so if it's chilly, you're going to need hot cocoa, right?
Absolutely. And our December issue has a great listing of wonderful places around the county to grab your hot cocoa. Great kid-friendly places. I'll give you a taste of some. Cream and Sugar in Del Mar is kind of new, and it's taking over Instagram. They have a unicorn hot chocolate.
Oh, okay.
It's very colorful, very Insta-worthy. They have a s'mores hot chocolate and lots of other really exciting, colorful flavors. Eclipse is one of my favorites. Do check them out. They have lots of great artisanal flavors. My favorite is the smoked brown sugar with the homemade marshmallow. So delicious, so good. If you're downtown, Chocolat is the place to go. They have wonderful Italian pastries. Lots of great hot chocolate and gelato.
Nice.
And have you been to Hash House?
I've been there a few times, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it because the portions are absolutely enormous, and the presentation is beautiful, and the hot chocolate is no different. It's huge, and the kids will go crazy for it.
So you got plenty of hot chocolate to actually wash down that massive plate that you're having for breakfast.
Exactly.
Which is perfect. That's a great idea. If anybody is in the holiday spirit and wants to come give us hot chocolate because it's cold out here,
please come quickly. We need the cocoa.
We will pay you. Well, I will pay you. I have little money on me right now.
It's a cocoa crisis.
It is.
Come quick.
We're having a cocoa emergency. We need your help. It's cold out here.
See you soon.
Looking forward to you all running up here with hot cocoa for us in moments. Yeah. So obviously, with all of the stuff happening around the season, this is not your only chance to catch the Parade of Lights. It's going to be happening again a week from now, Sunday, on December 16th at 5 p.m. So right now, we have about a half an hour if you're just joining us before this year's first Parade of Lights is going to hit the San Diego Bay right next to us. And there you have a shot right now. It's actually going to come from that direction. Or is that the right direction, Mario? Which way are we facing? Okay, so yeah, it is going to come from that direction and head this way into San Diego as it goes, I think, all the way up to Cesar Chavez Park. So it's going from Harbor Island up to Cesar Chavez Park and then hitting Coronado and coming all the way back.
Wow!
80 boats covered in hundreds of lights apiece. So it's gonna be a spectacle. Yeah.
So exciting.
This is your first one too, right?
It is. I've never seen one before. I've gone sailing around here, but I don't think I've even been here at nighttime. So this is getting pretty magical with the skyline behind us.
Right.
I cannot wait to see these boats. And there's a theme this year, isn't there?
There is a theme, yes. It's Tropical Island Christmas.
So that'll be exciting.
We had a discussion about this earlier. I think Tropical Island Christmas might be redundant in San Diego.
It might look a little bit like San Diego Christmas.
It might look like
but there might be some hula dancers.
There
so,
might, yeah. And
there might be some coconuts or Mai Tais. I don't know.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Mai Tais on some of the boats with the crews just kind of cruising along the way. But obviously, before we jump into all of the holiday magic that's happening around San Diego, we're going to clue you in on some of the great stuff that you can check out. And there's a lot more info that's available on 10news.com as well. First off, being the Holiday Bowl Parade. You know what the Holiday Bowl Parade is, right?
I know all about it. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the sports ball, I think is what we decided.
Sports ball is every San Diego sports fan's favorite.
Yeah.
So the Holiday Bowl Parade is going to be happening at the end of the month. Obviously, you guys are going to want to check out the bowl as well as the parade happening afterwards. So with a preview of that, we have sports director Ben Higgins on everything that you need to know.
It wouldn't be the holiday season in San Diego without the Holiday Bowl. It's right there in the name.
The San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl is has been an important part of San Diego's holiday fabric.
Mark Neville is the executive director of the Holiday Bowl and is happy to give you a history lesson on one of college football's most exciting postseason games.
Everyone has a memory of a Holiday Bowl. Be it 1980 when Jim McMahon, with no time left on the clock,
McMahon all the way back in his own 46.
throws a Hail Mary pass to lift BYU to a 46-45 win over SMU in 1980. Barry Sanders running for 222 yards. Everyone has a memory of a Holiday Bowl.
Legendary games, but that's just a side benefit. The true purpose of the Holiday Bowl is actually much more practical, trying to fill San Diego's hotel rooms during a traditionally slow part of the year.
Every December, we bring thousands of college football fans out to San Diego to enjoy one of the best postseason college football games in the country and enjoy our great city.
Neville and his crew keep both teams and fans busy with multiple game week events, like the Marching Band Showcase at Horton Plaza.
The Pac-12 and Big Ten marching bands are amongst the best in the country, certainly the biggest.
And the annual Port of San Diego Holiday Bowl Parade running right down Harbor Drive in some of our city's most spectacular views.
Believe it or not, it's the largest balloon parade in the country. It has even more balloons than the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
So what happens to all of this if SDCCU Stadium is torn down in a couple of years? Well, plans are already in the works to possibly bring the Holiday Bowl here to Petco Park, keeping the San Diego tradition alive. I'm Ben Higgins, 10 News.
And there you have it, another shot of San Diego Bay. In just a little while, it's going to be filled with about 80 boats, all covered in lights, and they're going to head down to Cesar Chavez Park for this year's Parade of Lights here. We're joining you from Harbor Island live right now, giving you kind of the overall holiday mashup of everything you guys need to know between 10 News and San Diego Family Magazine. There's a lot of content to run through.
That's right. You should check out sandiegofamily.com or pick up a copy of our current issue free at Ralph's or Albertsons.
And we're following your comments as well on Facebook right now. I know somebody called us out. Andres is saying it's 35 degrees in Waco, Texas. We just want to send a congratulations to you for surviving the 35-degree weather out there. And I don't know. I don't have any shame not surviving the 60.
No, we're not acclimated to that sort of thing.
This is not normal for us, Andres. And he sent out a couple special football references too. You guys will probably see that in the chat as it is. So
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you watching all the way from Texas. Truly. In just a little while, the Parade of Lights is going to be happening just beyond us. I got to figure out which way I'm pointing. Right there. Right along the water there. You can see San Diego in the background starting to get light up as the night sets in. And before all of that magic happens, we want to give you a preview of what to expect tonight, as well as in a week Sunday when the second iteration of the Parade of Lights is held. So with that, Kalina Shrinos has everything that you have to look forward to.
There are a number of boats that are in the parade every year, but there are always newcomers.
The San Diego Boat Parade has become a tradition for families and boaters alike.
San Diego Harbor Police have estimated that there's 100,000 people on the waterfront that night.
And more than 100 boats are expected to hit the high sea.
Some of these boaters go all out. Some decorate the morning of the parade, and some start months before.
Robin Gallant, Director of Public Relations at the Maritime Museum, says one of the best views of the show is on board the Berkeley.
Every year the ships rendezvous and they come by here in parade fashion. So we have a dinner up on the upper deck of the Berkeley so people can have a nice holiday buffet. And then after dinner they get to go outside and watch the parade from any of our vessels.
Just one piece of advice, make sure you come early.
People start lining up across the street at the water park very early in the day. They're excited. They come down with their chairs and they make a day of it and they have a picnic and they go to the water park with the kids and then the sun goes down and the parade starts. So it's an all-day activity for a lot of families.
Regardless of where you watch the parade or what your holiday plans might be, this boat parade continues to become a holiday habit for more San Diegans each year. Kalina Estrinos, 10 News.
A lot of people in the holiday spirit along the
A
way.
lot of people are in the holiday spirit along the way. There you have it. There was a shot of the parade of lights from last year, giving you guys kind of a look at what to expect. And right now, joining us is the commissioner of the Port of San Diego, Marshall Merrifield. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great evening it is.
Yeah, and we were really interested in trying to kind of dissect a little bit about what it takes to put on such like an iconic, massive event like this.
Well, this is the 47th annual Holiday Boat Parade, and it's the Port of San Diego's privilege to be the sponsor. It's all about, though, each boat and their captain interpreting the theme of the year. In this case, it's Holiday Tropical Island.
Right.
And we'll see what they come up with, but it's a lot of fun. 80 boats. It's one guy has been organizing this for a long, long time. Larry Bauman has been our producer. He and his wife are the owners of the Bali High Restaurant and the Tom Hams Lighthouse. And they thought, what a great way to celebrate the holidays, but also bring people down to the bay. And there's a picture of Larry coming up. I'm sure you'll see him. But he's been stalwart about it, and we've been wonderful supporters of it. So, but it's become quite an event, that's for sure.
Wow, I see tons of families out here tonight. Do you usually get a pretty good crowd?
About 150,000 folks between tonight and next Sunday. So we have two evenings every holiday season, 2 Sundays, and you never know what's going to be out there on the boats. It's family friendly, which is good.
Right. And then where would you suggest, because there's so many areas along the waterfront to take in the parade. Is there any big spots there?
Yeah, so the port sets up free bleachers on the Embarcadero near the Maritime Museum, as well as by Cesar Chavez Park. But the path of the boat parade goes all along the port parks on Shelter Island, right along here along the length of Harbor Island, the Embarcadero, around the corner, Cesar Chavez, and it goes underneath the Coronado Bridge over to the Coronado Ferry Landing.
Okay.
The lights are on the whole time. So it's quite a route, and along that route, we'll get 150,000 folks.
Wow, that's
How
a lot.
exciting.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So with the theme, we were also interested in figuring out where does the theme come from every year?
Out of Larry's mind.
Is it?
Wow.
It was a Pirates Christmas last year.
Oh.
Right.
So we know what a wonderful way, though, to celebrate the waterfront on a beautiful San Diego evening, celebrating our maritime traditions and getting in the holiday spirit.
That's great.
As far as how long this parade's been going on, how long have you been with it?
Well, this is my 6th year as a commissioner, so I've been part of this for 6 years. But the port tenants and the commissions that have preceded us have taken this tradition, birthed this tradition, and taken it forward. We'll continue this as long as people want to sail boats.
So in your 6 years that you've been with it, as far as the boat that has kind of like left you speechless, is there?
There are some really great ones. There's some live acts sometimes. You know, Santa makes an appearance occasionally.
Might see Santa
some of the
tonight,
reindeers arrive, but also there's multiple religious traditions that are celebrated as well, which is terrific because it's a holiday for all religions, and so we embrace all that. And the boat owners and boat captains, though, they have individualistic ideas, which is kind of fun.
That's great.
You never know what you're going to get.
So we're in for a show then. That's perfect.
Exactly.
Nice. So speaking of holiday traditions, obviously, if you're not able to make it tonight, you can catch us here on the live stream, as well as try again on Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m. There's going to be another parade of lights running through San Diego Bay here. But we don't want to leave you with any less holiday traditions than you guys can try and plan for. So with more that's happening around San Diego, 10 News anchor Steve Atkinson has a look at some of the things that you guys should check out.
You don't need to wait for a storm. It will be snowing every night in the South Bay. Visit Village Walk at East Lake in Chula Vista, where that snow will fall every night at 6 and 7 o'clock. With live caroling in between. The fun begins December 8th and runs through Christmas Eve. In Encinitas, the San Diego Botanic Garden transforms into the Garden of Lights. It's the only time of year the garden is open at night, with the trees and plants covered in thousands of lights. There's a hill covered in snow, perfect for sledding, and then warm up by the fire to roast marshmallows. There's also live music nightly, and cap it all off with a ride on a horse-drawn carriage, complete with sleigh bells.
So thank you guys for joining us once again. We're here live at Harbor Island for the 47th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. You can see there's already some boats out there that some of them are lit up. I don't know. There's a couple with like lights and stuff. But
maybe a little preview here.
one of them's definitely a fishing boat, so I don't know if those lights count. But those lights are really bright. But in just a little while, the Parade of Lights is going to be kicking off. I saw we're keeping track of your guys' comments on Facebook. Somebody commenting, Bonnie saying, when is it over? Is it too late to drive over? It is not too late to drive over. It hasn't even started. We're here early.
Maybe take an Uber, though, because
Right.
parking's tight.
Parking is tight on the island here, yeah. And if you're probably going anywhere else on the waterfront, I'm assuming it's going to be classic downtown parking. So
Absolutely.
you're going to want to definitely try to ride share if you can, or park far and walk in any way possible. But yes, it hasn't started yet. It starts at 5 p.m. When it runs again on Sunday, December 16th, in a week from now, again, it's going to be at 5 p.m. But that's no reason not to come down and enjoy, I think, the waterfront and all the holiday stuff that's happening, especially at SeaWorld, too,
Oh, yes.
this year.
Yes, if you're
beforehand.
still looking for things to do with the kids, do get over to SeaWorld. They do up the park beautifully with more than 1 million lights. The Sky Tower becomes a gorgeous tree. All of your favorite shows become Christmas specials of the shows, and they have Oh Wondrous Night with a live nativity. It's really wonderful. Don't miss it.
Nice. And you guys, obviously, there's that iconic kind of tower Christmas tree that they set up every year.
Yes.
And I think they have another massive Christmas tree in the park as well. So
Yes, they do decorations all over. It's a
Yeah.
really special time, and kids love it.
yeah, it's perfect. And in the spirit of theme park holidays, Jingle Bells is turned into Jungle Bells for the San Diego Zoo. So that's another one that you guys aren't going to want to miss. And with a look at what's happening at the San Diego Zoo this year, 10 News reporter Jeff Lasky has everything that you need to know.
Everywhere you go throughout the zoo, you're going to find bits of holiday cheer. So when you come here with your family, it'll be lit up brighter than these flamingos.
This is the greatest place to be during the winter holidays.
The man known around here as Dr. Zoolittle loves wintertime.
Everything just turns into lights, lights, lights.
He's so excited, he even has his own lights, which he wears around his neck.
This is our special Dr. Zoolittle holiday light fair. So this is just one of the very few lights. These are the unimpressive lights that you'll see over here. Everything else is impressive, this not so much.
He may be selling himself a little short. Dr. Zoolittle is a big part of the fun during the zoo's Jungle Bells. He performs a special holiday show every night.
We do the night before Christmas. Everyone gets a musical instrument. We tell a story and the audience have to play the musical instruments on cue. They have to make sounds, they have to scream and shout, so it's a whole interactive storytelling moment. Beyond compare.
There are musicians, animal-themed characters, and whatever this is. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like fun. One thing you'll definitely want to check out is this giant tree just inside the entrance.
So this tree during Jungle Bells is covered in all different lights. And then there's a band, the music that comes on. And when the music's playing, the lights are doing this whole dance routine over here through the lights. You don't want to miss it. It is spectacular.
Although Dr. Zoolittle does have a warning about the tree, he learned the hard way.
Peacocks are definitely there. And you don't want to stand under the tree or under a peacock at that time because it's not pleasant. That part isn't pleasant. The tree itself we love. Peacocks, things dropping on you, not so much.
Of course, the celebration wouldn't be complete without Santa, who you can visit in his own igloo, built San Diego style.
Every year, Jungle Bells grows and gets bigger and better. So you're going to come over here, you're going to see new things, new lights, new songs, new entertainment. You stay till 8:30. Even though we close at 8, let security kick you out. You stay till the last minute.
At the San Diego Zoo, Jeff Lasky, 10 News.
And the Parade of Lights is actually going to start from what you guys are looking at right now in that direction over from Harbor Island before continuing all the way to Cesar Chavez Park on the other side of the waterfront, taking a turn over to Coronado then, and then looping back around. So that all begins in just a little while. What time is it actually? Do you know what time it is? I don't have... It should be starting soon, right? Yeah, it's like 5. Speaking of what time it is, there's no hot chocolate here.
Yeah, you guys have let us down. Nobody has walked up with cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping maybe a boat will come up and just,
Right.
just bring one up the rocks.
I feel like if we presented it as this cocoa emergency,
it is a crisis.
taking the word crisis or emergency and combining it with cocoa would have kind of gotten the call out there, but thanks. Thanks, guys. No, it's okay. We're fine. We'll survive without it. It's cool. We understand. But anyways, if you're just joining us, once again, we're here live at Harbor Island for the 47th Annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. Is going to be starting just momentarily. You can see behind us the San Diego skyline is lit up. It's actually just as bright probably as some of the lights. You can see the Star of India from here.
Wow.
So expect all of that happening with more than 80 boats that are going to be gliding right past us here, hundreds of lights apiece, so it's going to be quite a show. This is only the first night that it's running, so that's pretty great.
I can't wait to see.
And this is also, I think, our first time seeing it too. So.
Oh, yours too?
This is my first time too.
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually don't try to come down here through the traffic for things like that.
Sure.
And so somebody asked on Facebook not too long ago about airport traffic. It's actually not bad around here next to us.
Right. I think parking is going to be your issue.
Right, yeah.
Traffic's not terrible.
So if you can make it down to anywhere along the waterfront tonight, go for it. Like you said earlier.
Still time.
Still time. Use Uber, Lyft if you need to. Park far away and transit in would be great. You still have time to catch some of this show. It's a 2-hour show too, so.
Lots to see.
Yeah, you guys are stuck with us for 2 hours.
So bring the cocoa.
So bring the cocoa, please. No. So if you aren't going to be checking out the Parade of Lights tonight, obviously you have another shot on Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m., so you're not going to want to miss that as well. But overall, we're here to bring you a bunch more holiday content between 10news.com and San Diego Family. Another great tradition that I know my family loves every winter, hitting up Julian and checking out what's happening in Julian.
Yes, if you want an old-fashioned Christmas, there's nothing better than that quaint little town up the hill. Sometimes it snows, which will put a little California kid right in the spirit. And weekends in December, they have living nativities, and they have Santa on the footsteps of the town hall, so you can bring your letters and have a chat with Santa.
That's awesome.
So kids will really love that. Get up to Julian. It's always fun to go up there.
There was a story, I don't know, did we talk about this last time when we covered the parade, where somebody paid somebody?
Oh, that was my mom.
That was your mom.
That's my story. Yes. So my mom, when I was little, was a lot like me currently. She hated being cold, didn't really like being outdoors in the cold. So when I begged her to take me sledding, take me up to the snow, she put me in the car, bundled me up, and took me to Julian. Found a snow hill with a bunch of teenagers riding down on their toboggans, slipped one of them a 5, and said, just take her down 10 times. And she did, and I had a great time, and then I went right back in the car, and we drove all the way home.
That was probably the best $5 that could be spent at all. Just
Thanks, Mom, for the Christmas joy.
So if you do hate the cold, like many San Diegans, but you have to go to Julian for your kids to play in the snow,
take a tip from Ann Schlegel.
There you go. Yep, have cash on you. You're going to need it, just in case. Another great holiday tradition that San Diegans love as well is the Disneyland holiday extravaganza. That stuff happens every year, but it also always seems new and different. So have you been up to the theme parks?
Oh my goodness, I love Disneyland. Yeah. I can't get enough.
And they're doing it all again this year between Disneyland and California Adventure. So it seems like it's the same, but in some ways it's all just so new. Between
oh my gosh, they always make it magical.
They have no shortage of imagination when it comes to that stuff. So I was lucky enough to get a preview of that. If you haven't head up to Anaheim yet this month, you're going to want to check it out. And here's a look at everything that you can expect.
It's the holiday season at Disneyland and California Adventure Parks. Both parks are dressed up in all of the bells and whistles and bringing holiday cheer to Southern California. And of course, your favorite rides like Cars Land, the Haunted Mansion, and It's a Small World are getting in on the fun too. In addition to the holiday classics, look for some new celebrations this year. Disney's Viva Navidad Street Party brings lively music and entertainment, crafts, and more to California Adventure. And the Festival of Holidays celebrates the holidays happening around the globe with international cuisine. And your favorite holiday decorations are everywhere, from downtown Disney to Sleeping Beauty's castle. For more on Disneyland and California Adventure's holiday fun, check out 10news.com's Exploring San Diego page.
There you have another shot of the San Diego Bay right next to us. It's pretty great. I mean, even when it's not lit up, it still looks really nice out there.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So lucky to live here.
And you said you don't come here usually at night to check out the bay. Right?
Nope, usually here in the middle of the day to go sailing. My husband likes to get on a little 22-foot sailboat and go around the bay. It's a fun time.
Would he dress up his boat in lights? if he had the shot?
Probably not. He rents a boat, so there might be some problems with that.
He doesn't have to tell them, right? Just sign the waiver and you're fine. That's all.
Yeah, next year.
Next year. Take note. Okay. We're following your comments live on Facebook as well, out here from Harbor Island, just kind of looking through. I like how everybody kind of chimes in with how cold it is where they are.
I feel like you're bragging a little.
I do, yeah.
About how much cold you can stand. But if you had been born where we were born, you would not be acclimated. You have to understand, like, the skin, I mean...
Yeah, this isn't our forte right now.
Right,
Obviously, we're bundled up. The last parade that we covered together, you forgot your jacket. Now you're prepared.
Oh my goodness, last time I was absolutely freezing. I had to borrow the 10 News jacket, but I wanted to cover the logo because that's not, that's not me. I'm San Diego family, so...
It was.
But anyway, I was freezing. Now I'm not. I brought a coat. I brought some gloves.
You're much more prepared than I am as well. I just have the coat now, and then that's it. So.
Well, take a cue.
Can somebody get me gloves? Is that possible? Oh, I know. Somebody can get me hot cocoa. Still, no hot cocoa, guys. I'm not going to let go of that. So if you're just joining us, once again, we're live here from Harbor Island. There's a shot of San Diego Bay. The Parade of Lights is going to be starting momentarily.
Really soon.
47th year. It should be starting. It's actually going to be led off, you'll know, it'll be led off by Harbor Police. They have a boat that's going to kind of lead the charge for all 80 that will follow tonight. And if you want to follow the Harbor Police as well, they have a new social channel. You can find them at Port SDHPD. I believe that's on Twitter. So all your Harbor Police news, updates, everything that they've got going on, be sure to check them out as well.
So proud of them.
Yeah, I like.
Thank you for all you do.
I like how we were sitting here originally, and one of the Harbor Police people came up and they were like, "Hey, we're on social. You need to check us out on social."
Right, but before that, we see someone in uniform sauntering up to us,
we
and we
were
think,
horrified.
"Oh boy, what did we do?"
We went from just joyous practicing here to like, "Oh no, we're going to get arrested for something right now."
Right.
And he had like a stern look on his face, but then he was the happiest guy. Like, hey.
He just wanted us to tell you about his handle.
So there's the handle. You have to check out the Twitter handle.
Go check him out.
He was super nice about it.
Yeah.
So another holiday tradition, in addition to the Parade of Lights that's going to be starting here in just a second, there you have a shot of the San Diego skyline. Obviously, those lights are going to find themselves on the bay, covering 80 boats. Hundreds of lights that are going to be starting off here at Harbor Island, going all the way down. You can see maybe in the distance over by Coronado Bridge, they're going to be going all the way down there towards Cesar Chavez Park before turning around, going back up Coronado, and all the way back here. It's for a 2-hour show. I don't think I've ever heard of a 2-hour parade like that before.
Here it is.
Usually it's just kind of from one spot to another and you're done. And these guys are all the way around, so...
Pretty exciting.
It's a lot of light to take in, basically. So if you are downtown right now, whether you're checking out the lights or anything, the holiday stuff that's going on down there, you're going to want to check out one of the other traditions, the Nutcracker. And with that, San Diego Family has a great breakdown of that.
Yes, the San Diego Ballet is putting on the Nutcracker at Copley Symphony Hall. It's a classic. Every kid should see it. Have you seen the Nutcracker?
I haven't. I actually had to ask one of my editors last week what the Nutcracker was about.
Well, what's really special about this particular play, not just that it's, the holiday season makes everyone think of Christmas, but there's a really wonderful combination of professional dancers and student dancers because there are a lot of children's parts. So it's really fun to take kids to see this particular ballet because they can see people their own age up there dancing and having a great time. So
awesome.
It's going to be super memorable. Don't miss it this year. And there's nothing better than taking the kids to Copley.
Yeah. And it's such a holiday tradition, too, that I believe there's probably going to be schools that are, of course, going to get the students out there to go check things out, too. Mm-hmm. So you guys aren't going to want to miss that. Obviously, there's another thing I want to touch on that San Diego Family has, I believe, in this month's magazine, as well as online, sandiegofamily.com. Your holiday light map.
Oh my goodness. We have the first and the finest map of holiday lights. So if you want to see a little neighborhood, a little nook of town where people do up the lights beautifully and people drive from around town to go see it, we have all of those listed in our magazine. We have done it for 30 years, and we are the only publication that fact checks every year. Mm-hmm. So you won't be disappointed if you use our guide. We make sure that they're still going on. We get the dates and times for you. And I actually used this map yesterday.
Oh, you did?
To find my new favorite, which is Starlight Circle in Santee. They have 75 homes, and they were all really cool and original. My kids saw characters that they loved. The Trolls were there, the Incredibles were there, the Avengers were out, there were Minions, and all these gorgeous lights. And of course, there were people selling hot chocolate.
It always comes down to the hot chocolate.
It only sent me back $2, and we got to walk around and look at lights with hot chocolate. The kids were great. They had a wonderful time, and it was so nice to see other families out enjoying themselves. So use our map of lights. Use it. Find a great place in your neighborhood and start making memories and start up those traditions.
I love that you guys fact check it as well, because I don't think there's anything worse than like you see it and then you go out thinking it's going to be there, but there's like, you know, if you're not like checking the yellow pages or anything, you have no way of knowing. Right?
And as parents, we totally set the stage when we're going to go see lights. The kids are in their jammies. We have the mug of cocoa or whatever, and you got the snacks. So it would really be a bummer if you went out and it was the wrong information.
Yeah.
So, but that won't happen to you with San Diego Family. Check out our map of lights.
Right. And if you were just joining us as well, you saw that Port of San Diego Commissioner Marshall Merrifield was just here and talking to us a little bit about the parade. You can see right there a shot of the bay. It's going to be starting momentarily. This year's theme being Tropical Island Christmas.
I can't wait to see it.
I know we talked earlier about it being redundant, but he sold it that it's not. So I'm convinced that you're going to see some cool stuff. He mentioned as well there's some like acts and things that might be happening on the boat, so that's kind of cool.
I can't wait to see some performances maybe.
Right. We're such novices at this, basically. We've never seen this before.
Well, we can convey the wonder of being a newcomer to you at home.
Yeah, exactly. This is all hitting us for the first time.
Yeah, you can watch us, watching this.
Keeping track of your comments on Facebook. If you have any questions about, the Parade of Lights or anything that's going on this holiday season, feel free to go ahead and send them our way. We're trying to give you the lowdown of everything that you guys should know about this holiday season. We've already covered, obviously, the Parade of Lights, everything happening at Disney, Julian, the Holiday Bowl, the Village Walk, and some of the stuff happening in Encinitas. So there's a lot to take in, and you'll be able to find all of that, of course, on sandiegofamily.com as well as 10news.com. If you're not currently watching this live and maybe you're checking it out later, all that stuff is ready at your fingertips on your computer to go check out. So feel free to go ahead and maybe open a new tab. Don't close this one. Open a new tab and look at all that stuff as well. But just in a second, the Parade of Lights should be kicking off. Harbor Police is going to be leading the way. So they won't be. He said they weren't going to have lights, right?
No, they have to be ready at all times, right, for emergencies. So they can't decorate, but they will be there to lead the charge.
Right. That totally makes sense. I was expecting him to be like, yeah, we're going to have our boat, like, dressed up. And then when he said that, I was like, oh,
yeah, of course. Always on duty, out to protect us.
I just want to see lights on boats. I'm sorry. I forgot about you guys have a job to do as well. So with the Parade of Lights, obviously, there's a lot of holiday traditions that are happening across San Diego. We want to also draw you into some of the things that are happening that you can give back this year. Obviously, the season is special, that it kind of gets everybody in the generosity mood, giving back to their community and shelters and everything like that. So we have something. Can we cue that up, Mario? I can't even see Mario anymore. It's so dark right now. The Renee's package on giving back with the YMCA Armed Services. So ways that basically San Diegans can get in the holiday spirit by giving and supporting the local community. So with that, of course, we have Renee Nelson with a look at how you guys can help out this month.
Community members coming together, donating gifts, thanking military families for the sacrifices they make year-round. The YMCA's Armed Services Holiday Toy Program gives parents the chance to shop the gifts donated by the community to place under their tree. Now, service members, they register for the event, and that can really help on a tight budget.
The housing is expensive for these military families. Anything that'll help them augment their Christmas or a little more each year is very helpful.
Parents shop for gifts while kids take in the festivities.
This is a Christmas party, and we get to meet Santa and do a lot of fun things.
Volunteers, they build bikes for that big special gift. With approximately 150,000 service members on 7 military bases, San Diego is the second largest military community in the country, and it's a hard job.
Frequent deployments, training exercises, and especially we say that the service member enlists but the whole family serves.
A sacrifice so great it shouldn't go unnoticed, especially during the holidays.
For our service members today, it means a lot. it means a lot because they give so much, and now they see that people really do care for their sacrifice.
Way down in the distance, you can start to see, I think, the first boat in the 47th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights is hitting the water right now. I was hoping it would be moving faster.
I honestly cannot wait to see what they've got going. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea how many lights to expect.
Right. From here, it looks like that boat is particularly dressed up, though. I don't know if we can change the shot of the boat from far away, Mario, if he's over there.
It might be a little too far, but it's very colorful, and it looks like, I mean, just decked out. So,
to answer somebody's question on Facebook, Shea asked where you can find the list of holiday lights around San Diego for family, San Diego Family Magazine, and obviously, yes, that stuff is online, right?
Yes, SanDiegoFamily.com. Please get over there. We have lots of great holiday content. All of these ideas I'm giving you, that's only a fraction of the great ideas we have. Things to do with kids, things to do as a family during the holiday season. And we always look for the best because we know San Diego has everything and a half, you know, twice as much stuff as you can do. We find the best stuff for you so you can choose wisely and spend these busy holiday months doing things that are really, really great.
And I love the fact that your map is actually broken down by like region within.
Yeah.
So
if you're in East County, just look East County. You know, if you're up north, just look there. Yeah, it's a really convenient map, and like I said, it's the oldest. So
super convenient, yeah. So obviously, if you have any more questions regarding the holiday content that we're going over tonight, before the Parade of Lights kicks off next to us here, please feel free to comment on Facebook. We're following your comments and trying to keep you guys up to date and starting off December right for the holidays here in San Diego. So right now, actually, Mario is fixing our shot to make sure that you guys can see the boats way off in the distance that are just starting. The Parade of Lights is going to be led off by Harbor Police, and they're going to be kind of leading the charge with one of the Harbor Police boats before everything starts getting kicked off. So you see the first boat kind of hitting the waterways. It's not heading our way, though, so I don't know if it's like a test boat or it's kind of going the opposite direction.
Maybe he's trying to find his spot in the in the lineup there.
It's dark out there, so you got to light up the waters to figure out your order, I guess.
No traffic lights out there.
No
got to find your way.
Not yet. Eventually, it's going to make its way down here, and the Parade of Lights obviously kicking off from here, live at Harbor Island, and going all the way down there to Cesar Chavez Park on the other side of downtown before it careens back up to Coronado and all the way back. So basically, there's not a bad seat in the house if you're downtown.
I wonder how many American cities can say they have a Parade of Lights show at Christmas time.
Right.
This is such a unique and wonderful experience. I mean, it's such a San Diego thing to be able to be out here on the water in the middle of December, just enjoying a wonderful holiday tradition.
Maybe our friend who called us names for not being able to handle the cold in Texas can tell us how many
are you at the beach today?
Waterway parades there are in Texas, huh?
There might be. There might maybe in Corpus.
Surviving 35 degrees doesn't sound so cool now, right? We're kidding, Andres.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching all the way from Texas. Definitely, we actually appreciate that. That's awesome of you. So thank you for sticking with us as well. Again, if you have any more questions, we're just kind of keeping track of everything going on. Oh, hey, Mario, you got a shout out. If he's listening. Shea, I tried to tell Mario that you thanked him. I'll tell him in a second, so don't worry. But obviously, Parade of Lights getting underway here. This is only the first night as well, so if you guys are missing it tonight, you're not able to make it down here tonight, one, you still have time. If you want to drive down here, ride share down here, you have time. Parking might be a little bit of an issue, especially here on Harbor Island.
Right.
But you still have time to get down here. And again, it's running next Sunday on December 16th. Same time, same place, going up and down San Diego Bay for you guys to enjoy. So you won't miss all the action then if you aren't able to make it out tonight. So
bring a scarf if you have one.
Yes, bring a scarf, bring hot cocoa. Make sure you have your jacket because it does get cold out here on the bay. We were freezing earlier.
No flip-flops.
No flip-flops. Though there are people who are like running shirtless out here when it's like 5 o'clock.
You know what though? Good for them. Get those fitness goals. It is hard to keep up with your running regimen.
Especially this season.
You know, this time of year. Good for you.
Right. Just don't make us feel bad by like enduring 60-degree cold.
In your shorts.
In your shorts, yeah, and you're just like, no, this is fine. No, it's not fine. It's cold. I think there's a bonfire on the other side of the setup.
See, that's
here too.
smart. People got here early. Now, how early did you say
So,
people were arriving here?
The first family that we spoke with, who was actually parked, or they set up next to our vans and everything, they were out here staking out their spot at 5 a.m. from what I
Oh
was
my
told.
goodness.
So they got their spot early, and they haven't had a problem keeping it. They've had plenty of food, and they're just chilling out here all day. you know,
Wow.
with the perfect spot. So
That's great. And this
power
is
to them.
now are we at the very start? Is this where it's going to take
This
off?
is the start, yeah. So
Okay.
every tonight and next Sunday, the parade is going to be starting from here next to the restaurant on Harbor Island. The restaurant's already escaping me. What's it called again, Mario?
Tom Hams?
Tom Hams restaurant. It's going to be starting off from there and then coming all the way down the bay front right here next to us. So
Right.
yeah, right now there's a lot of people kind of just chilling out on the rocks. So if you are able to get down to Harbor Island next week, plenty of space, a lot of open seating here, obviously, to kind of just picnic. So
Mhm.
it's cool. It's cool. And this is our first time, so we're all just finding this out, that you could actually do this for the Parade of Lights. I didn't think you were able to do this.
It's so cool.
I thought you had to be like somewhere designated, you know, for the parade, but
Come
apparently not.
snag your spot.
So, again, we're keeping up. If you have any more comments on or questions on the holiday content that we're going over with you guys tonight between 10 News and San Diego Family Magazine, feel free to send them in. My battery is going low, so I'm going to, unfortunately, have to close the comment thing on my end to not be able to follow along with you guys. Oh, wait, no. No? I forgot. The case is a battery.
Okay, tell me about that.
The case is a battery.
Okay.
My battery case has saved your Facebook comments, everybody.
Okay, so this is a great Christmas gift idea.
Christmas gift ideas.
For the guy in your life who's impossible to shop for.
Right.
That is so smart.
Get him a cell phone battery. So the parade is starting. It looks like we got a few boats now. Okay, we're starting now.
I see a few stragglers perhaps making their way into the lineup.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this thing get going. I wonder if there will be music.
But you guys are seeing that far off shot, and still they look like really done up from
It's
here.
going to be really cool to see those up close because I can tell they're really decked out. A lot of work has gone into these.
Mhm.
And as I was mentioning before, boats are pretty tippy, so you know, to keep your balance while stringing lights around a boat, it takes a lot of commitment, and I'm sure it's done with a lot of love.
The nautical term, I think, we settled on was tipsy. Is
yeah.
what boats do.
The nautical term is listing. If anyone who knows these things is watching, just wanted to let you know that I also know these things.
If you have any nautical boat knowledge, please feel free to comment in our Facebook Live with all of your expert boat opinions, and we'll be following along. I can't tell which boat is the Harbor Police boat, excuse me, but it should be kind of leading everybody down this way in just a second.
Could that be it right in front of us with the big kind of spotlights?
I think that's a trash barge.
Oh boy.
No, that might actually be one of the fishing vessels. It's got the big fishing lights on the back. That's another thing. If you're out here checking out the lights, you're going to see all of these Christmas and holiday lights on boats, and then you're just going to see the normal like fishing vessels, and you're totally going to think they're just part of the parade.
Uh-oh.
So we talked with the Port of San Diego Commissioner Marshall Merrifield earlier today, if you were joining us. He talked a little bit about what to expect with the Parade of Lights every year. And I think there's some surprises in the form of shows, and I think Santa's supposed to be on one of these boats.
Ooh, the big guy's making an appearance?
I hope. I mean, if this is like our big parade, you know, in San Diego, I feel like he should make at least one appearance, right? Just one. Maybe next Sunday as well, if we're all nice enough. So actually, a couple of the boats look like police boats, and the Harbor Police boats, and I think they're just passing us now. So yeah, this is the start.
Here it comes.
Yeah, this is the 47th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights.
Here I was thinking we'd get some horns or something to let us know it's starting, but I think we just dive right into this.
Just like one big like Haruga horn or whatever that the boats have. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, obviously this is the Parade of Lights. This is here at San Diego Bay. We're taking you guys live from Harbor Island. Every year, more than 100,000 San Diegans come out to check out the Parade of Lights between tonight and then its second night, which this year will be in a week from today, Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m. But yeah, that is a massive amount of people that come out and enjoy the lights.
Well, San Diegans love their waterways, don't they? And to be out here and see something so festive with your family, it's just a real treat.
It's a great family event, obviously. Bring the kids down. We've seen kids kind of just running around having a day at the park, and then, you know.
There's actually a family in front of us who they have a little dinghy, and they've got their kiddo on there, and they're out there on the water. I mean, right? I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just being out there right next to it.
Right.
There's nothing to stop you if you have a way that you'd like to view this parade that's a little original and exciting. Come on down.
You might start to hear the holiday cheers coming from the boats. I think somebody has a mega horn on one of the ones coming by soon. So for 2 hours between tonight and tomorrow, not tomorrow, Sunday, the boats will be parading up and down San Diego Bay. There's about 80 of them, hundreds of lights. So it's kind of taking that, you know, a holiday street that you know and love and putting it on the water.
Absolutely. Awesome. What are you most hoping to see tonight? We know that it's going to be a tropical theme. Is there anything you're hoping for?
I gave you my pitch earlier. My pitch is there has to be at least one person paddleboarding. And
that would be cool.
And done up and everything. You're like
if that person had just wrapped themselves in lights.
Just mummify themselves with a bunch of lights. And then have their friends paddleboarding in front of them and make it kind of like, you know, Santa's sleigh or like the Flying V or something. And that'd
be very impressive.
That would take the cake. So if you're already contemplating entering, you can have my idea right there. Go for it.
Here we have a nice shooting star.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
And it's great that some of these boats, they're sailboats. Some are not boats, and they're actually, you know, just kind of recreational boats that people might take out for the weekend, fishing vessels. If somebody just owns a small boat and they're able to enter it, you know, they'll dress it up in lights and hit the waterways. So, and every year, the Port of San Diego eventually has a awards dinner for some of the boats, so there are prizes involved with.
Oh, do we know what the categories are? Did they mention that?
I don't know what the categories are.
Oh my gosh.
I know I had this opened earlier, kind of looking at what they're going to be vying for. And
wow, how exciting. So these folks that we're seeing, not only are they deeply dedicated to their art, they're also competing with one another.
They are, yeah.
And I see something really fascinating coming up right now. It looks like a sailboat.
This is the Tropical Island Christmas theme.
Oh, I see some palm trees.
Full force, yeah.
They've got some flashing lights. They've got some palm trees.
I'm interested in seeing how much time it actually takes to go ahead and string up lights to the top of the mast like that, you know. And a lot of these boats, you'll notice off the bat, like there is thought that goes into exactly how and where the lights are going on the boats. That one has a pig on the Barbie there.
Oh, that's very tropical.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an... I'm hoping it's just, you know, decorations, but, you know, you never know. They might be actually having a luau on the boat.
They might be roasting a pig. That's going to win a prize.
And you'll see Harbor Police, obviously, is out here as well, making sure everything's safe for everybody, kind of going between the boats and just keeping tabs on the waterways up down San Diego Bay here. And they led things off. Obviously, you can check out more Harbor Police news, follow everything that they have going on, and that they're covering over on Twitter at PortSDHPD.
I think I see some pink flamingos on this boat.
It wouldn't be a tropical holiday parade without pink flamingos, would it?
Not at all.
New idea, paddleboarders dressed up as pink flamingos.
Oh my goodness, can you paddleboard on one leg?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that would be very impressive.
And a lot of these people who dress up the boats and take them out for the parade, they get parties going on the boats.
Oh yeah, here's some music coming. I see some strobe lights and some music.
Yeah. So this isn't just one person driving the boat for everybody. Like this is like, hey, we're partying on the water, and
that could be a fun time.
This is what it is.
Have you ever been in a parade? Maybe with your scout troop?
Way back in the day, yeah, we used to do the 4th of July parade, yeah. But I don't know, I didn't have the appreciation for parades like I do now. Like, looking at this, how, like, you know, especially with boats, it's all lit up, and, like, the light off the water as well and everything. It's awesome. But as a kid, no, I didn't I didn't find that appreciation for it.
Wow, that is
walking.
that is a proper dance party right over
It is,
there.
yeah.
Good for them.
I think there's a for sale sign on that boat as well.
The phone number if you need one.
It says the boat is for sale as well. So as you're enjoying the parade, if you have any questions regarding the holiday content that's happening around San Diego, please feel free to send them our way. We're keeping track of your comments and following along to be as helpful as we can. We're just a couple of holiday elves just here to
spread the cheer.
Spread the cheer. Get you guys what you need to start off December correct. I'm still waiting for Santa.
This looks like a runway, maybe. Doesn't it kind of look like it could be a runway for Santa's sleigh?
Yeah, it does. Santa, don't actually land your sleigh on this boat. I don't think it's big enough. Use it as a guide, maybe. They have a Christmas tree on the back of their boat as well.
I love it. A real one.
Awesome. Yeah.
Or I mean, a real fake one.
It's getting watered, right? It's okay.
Hey, it's perfect.
Somebody commented, June commented she wants to see a boat lit up like National Lampoon Christmas Vacation.
Oh, let's cross our fingers for that one. Good idea, June.
I'm hoping for a Cousin Eddie boat, June. I want to see it.
And as the commissioner mentioned, there are lots of religious boats. I mean, we'll be seeing a lot of things represented here. We have a beautiful cross. It says shared joy. We see some angels and a nativity up top.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Some good messages there. It says kindness.
There's one. Is it wisdom?
And wisdom.
I think it's wisdom.
Looking good.
I'm gonna go with wisdom. Yeah. But yeah, that's the great thing about the Parade of Lights. Obviously, it is a parade for all the holidays that are happening this month, which really just make the season so much brighter. You know.
I see some more large sailboats on the way.
It's mind-boggling to me still how you can string up lights that far up the mast like that. And, I mean, for them, it's probably like, we'll do it in a day.
Done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably no problem.
Suzanne, you're watching from Waikiki Beach? What?
Is it tropical enough, Suzanne?
I know. Have we hit...
Did we get it right?
Did we make our tropical quota? I have heard holiday songs on steel drums since it began, so I think we're starting off right.
Okay.
Lots of palm trees.
Wow, now that is a big sailboat there.
That is massive. I don't know if you guys are getting sound from some of the people on the boat, but they're doing their best to yell across the bay to everybody who's watching. Yelling Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. So it is just like a parade, You might be on the shore watching from a little further than your traditional parade, but you'll be able to hear. We're trying to decipher right now what the next boat is. It's a little far away.
That one's a little hard to describe at the moment.
Are they cats, maybe? Mario's going to turn the camera eventually. You guys you'll see this boat. I think they're cats.
Wow.
It's a cat-themed tropical Christmas.
Well, I see a pineapple there, so they are definitely island cats.
Yeah. Once you throw a pineapple in the mix, immediately. Samantha said they can hear. All right. They can hear everybody yelling from the boat. Perfect. Because I don't want to have to keep repeating every random yell off a boat. Darlene, we're happy to be able to bring you the parade. See, you don't have to deal with the cold, the parking, the traffic. You get to watch it live from the comfort of your home on your phone and or computer. Maybe open it on both. Watch from your phone and your computer at the same time.
Thank you kindly for the laughing reacts. We do appreciate those.
We'll be here all night, at least for the next 2 hours. Bonnie said she was in a parade once as well. It got very cold and windy.
Hmm.
And Bonnie, it is cold out here to some. It's not windy anymore, thankfully. That's why we've abandoned our calls for Cocoa emergency, which nobody.
We're going to be
heard.
okay, is what it comes down to. We're going to be okay.
Now that the wind subsided, you're all off the hook for not having to get us hot cocoa.
Okay, wow, this one looks really close to the water. Is it a paddleboarder?
Oh, please be a paddleboarder.
Is it? Oh, I'm thrilled.
If it's not a paddleboarder, it is not a very stable boat.
That might, it might not be super seaworthy. I think it is.
It's listing a little bit. Is it a oh, nice.
Wow, good for you.
Oh, it's one of those the sitting paddleboarders. So not the stand-up paddleboard.
Okay.
I think it's a sitting paddleboard.
Whatever you need to do, that is very exciting.
Oh, you're paddling.
And
You
I mean, it
deserve
looks like a little trailer back there with a flamingo,
Yeah,
maybe?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That is awesome. I think those are Santa's clothes actually strung up on a clothesline as well.
Yes. Wait, is it a kayak?
It's one of the sitting paddleboard, or maybe it's like a kayak?
It's hard to tell. It is pretty dark, so beyond the lights, we can't see with
Right.
great detail.
We're using Christmas lights from yards away to be able to decipher what's actually happening on the boat. So bear with us, please.
Oh, this one has some diving dolphins.
Oh,
How
nice.
exciting.
This is so much easier than having to like go search for lights. Like they're all just in a line here on the bay.
Ready to entertain you.
All right. It's perfect.
This one looks like a Christmas tree. You can see the lights are done up
Yeah.
around the mast.
I think that's a hula Santa as well.
Oh, smart idea.
Yeah. That's definitely a grass skirt on a Santa. San Diego, the only city where you will see a grass skirt on a Santa for the holidays. We got some more candy cane boats coming through here. I love that people are utilizing inflatables too.
Yes.
For the boats. Obviously, it's a boat. You know, power is within a confined space. You only have, you know, so much power on a boat. Some LED lights and inflatables. Good job, guys. We're following along your comments on Facebook, obviously. If you have any questions, holiday stuff happening around San Diego, we went through a lot already tonight between the boat parade, the Holiday Bowl, and Holiday Bowl parade, both of which revolve around a college football game as well. We pointed that out earlier.
And
remember?
my magazine will be there at the parade.
You guys have a balloon, right?
I wasn't invited. But, I mean, the rest of the staff will be there.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit that.
It's okay. It's okay.
That bad point.
Will you be there?
I will not, no.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything happening as far as floats in the parade. Maybe we do. I haven't
We'll
consulted
be,
creative
San Diego
staff.
Magazine will have a balloon. So look out for them. Wave hello.
Yeah, nice.
I just saw something really unique, and it's already passed by, but it was such a smart idea. They used one of those projectors onto the sail.
Ah, okay.
So that's kind of a new, unique thing. Use that technology.
Creativity.
Yeah. I like the blue and purple theme here. It looks really beautiful together.
Yeah. And like we said, some of these boats, it's not just somebody driving the boat, you know. There's little parties happening on most of these boats. So they're having just as much fun in the parade, showing off their lights, all their hard work, as everybody else on shore, taking in the sights. Steve Hilmer says he's getting cardio while doing the lights. I don't know if that means if he's watching our live stream, in which I would say thank you so much for watching us while you're doing your cardio.
At the gym, maybe?
At the gym, maybe.
Or perhaps he was commenting on the kayakers.
Or, oh, okay. Good
Just
point.
being amazed by the kayakers.
Totally forgot about the kayakers already.
Yeah.
Gosh. Cheryl, thank you for watching. I know you didn't get out, and now you can watch from your couch. So that's perfect. Happy to help. So obviously, if you're not able to make it out tonight for the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights, it's happening again 1 week from tonight, 5 o'clock, December 16th. So you guys have another shot. Get down here early, stake out your spot. We already talked about there was a family earlier. They've been out here since 5 a.m. So might be a little competition if you're trying to get that perfect spot in the viewing area. But
looks like there's still plenty of space if
you
wanted to hop in.
A lot of green area here, especially at Harbor Island, for you to set up a chair, a picnic, and enjoy the show. A lot of people utilizing kind of this open space right next to the water as well, too.
We have a real party boat coming up here, and I think I see some, oh gosh, what are those Hawaiian spinning balls called? Do you remember these?
Is it like the torch stick sort of thing, or
sort of? Gosh, I wish I knew what those were called. Yeah, somebody's doing a really cool traditional Islander dance with some light balls.
Oh, okay.
And that music is just fantastic.
How y'all feeling out there tonight? Everybody feeling good? I hope you're staying warm up there on the cliff side. Got your beanies on and your scarves. Snuggle up with somebody you love.
Wow, they have a DJ on board.
They have a DJ.
Let me hear ya. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So if you come out here, you not only get a parade, you get like a DJ set too, which is that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Live music. You get a concert during a parade.
Wow. Gosh, this one took a lot of work.
Yeah.
Just a whole net of lights.
They're
That's
very
amazing.
careful, like not to have the lights just go below, the surface.
Oh, it's true. They're just skimming the water there.
Just to the water surface, yeah. So great job there.
Seen a lot of palm trees tonight.
A lot of palm trees
Everyone had
tonight.
palm trees on the mind, and more dolphins.
It's a
That is
tropical
really cool.
island Christmas this year for the Parade of Lights, so you're going to be seeing a lot of palm trees, dolphins, flamingos, some Hawaiian holiday traditions hitting the waterways here. I'm not going to lie, the fishing boat, tad distracting.
You're distracted by the fishing boat?
The fishing boat is so bright in the background. You can't. No, go further and fish. Just. Oh. Thank you,
boy.
audience members. See.
There might be some regulations about that. We don't know their whole story.
Yeah, that's true. Especially within this confined area, you definitely have to stay well lit. There's a lot of boats coming through between the parade as well as other recreational boats. So safety is at the forefront, even though there are a few brighter lights. Got to be safe out here. Bobby Luna, can you give a shout out to my wife, Priscilla Luna? It's our 1-year anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary, guys.
Happy anniversary.
Marriage is the best. Good for you.
Thank you for spending your anniversary watching the San Diego Bay of Parade of Lights with us. That's nice of you. Bobby says the whole family is watching live.
Oh, that's great. See, that's smart. You can be at home and warm and not fighting for a parking spot.
Yeah. Is this a hanger?
Maybe a sack of Christmas toys?
Maybe that might be it, yeah. It's a
Oh,
shark.
it's a shark.
Mario tells us it's a shark. Someone has got Jaws on their ship, and they've strung it up with lights.
Ooh, Santa's Getaway?
Santa's Island Getaway.
I love it. Wow, this one's really done up. There's a whole scene on board. We've got a volcano. We've got palm trees. We've got people in costume.
We've got water on the boat above the water.
I love it.
Like its own animated water. It's Inception water, everybody. The creativity with some of these boats is awesome. Yeah,
just to know all the planning that goes into this. Oh, wow. They've got a fire dancer video on the back.
Yeah.
That's exciting, too.
And tiki torches.
How neat.
Yeah, especially with boats, I would assume a lot of planning going into exactly how you're going to decorate a boat.
Exactly. You can't do the same thing every year because
Right.
they go and switch that theme on you.
Yep.
So pretty exciting to see what everyone came up with. Cool parrot.
Can't just toss a bunch of lights on the boat. Yeah, that's a nice parrot.
See, that must have taken some work. I'm not sure how I would craft a parrot from lights.
Yeah. Do they still sell those, what are those, Light Bright toys where they just give you the stencil out?
Oh, yes, they do.
I'd be lazy to do that.
A tiki bar is coming up. And these people look to be having a lot of fun.
That is a tiki bar. We talked about Mai Tais earlier. I'm sure there are a few Mai Tais on that boat. And that might be Left Shark as well. You guys remember Left Shark from the Super Bowl?
Look out, there's a crocodile. That is intricate.
It's got its own little Christmas tree. Everything. I think that's Rudolph in a speedboat as well, with Santa skiing behind.
There's Santa!
Santa
Oh my
is
gosh, I know him!
here. Mario, can we zoom into Santa?
Oh, Santa
Santa.
loves tennies!
Be the best,
That's
Santa.
awesome! Oh, we got a shout out from Santa. He's funny.
There you have it. You didn't even have to wait till the end of the parade. Santa making a surprise appearance mid-parade.
Aw.
That's great.
The kids nearby are loving every minute of this.
And Santa's got a long journey too. He's going to be surprising a lot of people. The parade just started, and it's already right in the middle of it. What's up, kids? The kids are saying hi news right now. I have to turn around and wave. You're just joining us. Obviously, we're live here at Harbor Island. 47th Annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights is happening right now. If you can't make it out tonight, got another chance. Sunday, December 16th, 5 p.m. So a lot more to expect, obviously, with holiday traditions happening here in San Diego. This is just one of them.
And people are watching here from the shore. They are out on boats watching from the water.
Thank you all who have stuck with us watching on the
Watching
live
from
stream,
home.
watching from the comfort of your home. You guys know how to do it right. Just kick back, relax. We'll take care of the hard work. It's fine.
But it's pretty cool to be here as well.
Right. You definitely, yeah, you get kind of that, obviously, going out and seeing a parade in person kind of experience, which is always fun. So again, if you have any questions, comments, let us know how we're doing. Are we doing okay?
I am looking down the
Throw 'em in
line and I
Facebook.
am seeing so many more. You've got a lot more to see. This is great.
Oh yeah, 80 boats expected. I think about 80 for the Parade of Lights. Each done up very well so far. So no shortage of boat decorating talent so far. And yes, Darlene, we have the city lights in the background. So you got boat lights. You've got the San Diego skyline behind us. I don't know how far across our jib camera will extend to catch the city lights as well.
Oh, this one says "Alo ho ho." That's very clever.
Bring in the puns.
Hell yeah.
And like we were saying before, you come out and you catch a parade in person. A lot of the kids out here, every single boat, they're just going crazy for, which is awesome to see.
It's amazing to see how tall some of these boats are,
Mm-hmm.
and they've got lights all the way to the top.
Yep. You think you have it bad sometimes if you're decorating a house, you know,
Right.
and you're just kind of decorating the rain gutter area or whatever. They had to scale their boat to go
Mhm.
string up their lights. I think this is a Rudolph boat coming through right now, is it?
Ooh.
There's a big shiny red nose.
Oh, that's smart. Little shiny red nose on the front.
Yep. There's also another boat right behind it that's just encased in lights.
Some great Christmas tunes coming from that boat.
Is Santa on this boat too?
He is everywhere.
What?
Yeah, that one looks like a sleigh. It's looking good.
Yeah. It's not just one Santa. You get multiple Santas with the Parade of Lights. Don't worry, Mark. Yes, the dinghy. They saw the dinghy. That's kind of right below us right here. So everybody's got safety on their mind, obviously. A lot of boats out here, so don't worry. They're fine. They made it. Oh, the little boat behind it. I'm sorry. I thought you were pointing out the smaller boat that they just passed really close to. If it's not clear, I am not up on the nautical terms. Though I know listing now. So thank you for that, Anne. We got people watching from Post Falls, Idaho.
Palm Springs, hello.
Phoenix. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And of course, we got the locals who are playing it smart. Enjoy from the comfort of your home.
This is a
So it's a
really
popular
cool light show. It's moving pretty fast, and the music is, I mean, it's like rock. It's just,
It's
very,
what is it?
what
Is it Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
yeah,
I think
I
it's
think
called?
it is, yes.
So it's like those.
Gonna start up again in a
you
minute,
see
I'm
them
sure.
every year with like the houses, but yeah, they've taken that and they've put it to their boat.
Wow.
Very ambitious.
It's fading in and out here, but they really do have a lot going.
Yeah. You get caught off guard. You just see the tree and maybe that little spinny light in front of the tree.
Now this takes some programming.
Yeah. I think we have a winner. Laura says she's watching from Japan.
Wow, Laura.
Laura, what time is it in Japan? I think she's typing. I hope she's typing. I need to know. If you're just joining us, obviously we're here at Harbor Island, taking in the 47th Annual Parade of Lights here on San Diego Bay. This isn't your only chance to catch it, though. It's going to be happening once again in a week, Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m. Joining me, Ann Malinowski with San Diego Family Magazine. Thank you again.
Good to be here.
We're here giving you guys the holiday lowdown of everything that you need to know to plan out your December correctly, with everything happening between San Diego, the Southern California region, fun things that you guys can enjoy this month. So
Yeah, do pick up our magazine, especially if you have kids. We have the best family-friendly events, and we've rounded up things that are really fun for everyone to do. It's a free magazine. You can find San Diego Family at Ralph's or Albertsons on the free rack, and SanDiegoFamily.com is a great place to go and just check out some of the cool events that we've lined up for you.
all free content right at your fingertips, whether you're going online or you're just in the grocery store. It's right there, so definitely check it out. Some more boats coming through right now.
Oh, I see a Frosty over
It's a
here.
dancing Frosty.
I really appreciate the captains here who have hired DJs, because
Yeah.
that is just really fun.
They're keeping like the live entertainment factor going, which is
They
awesome.
are.
It's a combination between calls out from the boats and actual live music happening on the boat, so that's awesome.
We have a viewer who wants to buy your shirt.
Just search Amazon. You can find anything on Amazon, pretty much. More palm trees. Obviously, Tropical Island Christmas is the theme this year. So there's going to be a lot of palm trees.
This one over here is the first that I think has done flowers.
Yeah.
Some multicolored flowers.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a beautiful lei. Might grab on the islands.
Of Tropical Island, yeah. All these boats also have just every type of Christmas holiday music that you guys can think of. We've gone from like classical I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas to like Mele Kalikimaka to steel drum renditions of things. It's great.
This is a really unique Christmas tree right here. Hanging where one of the sails would be.
Oh, cool.
And a cool crisscross pattern there. Beautiful, creative tree.
Got the candy canes going too. Again, I'm always amazed at like how low some of these boats get to putting the lights near the water. They know exactly what they're doing though.
I think those horns are for us.
If I wave, yep, okay, they got it. Yep, there we go.
Wow. Some really unique trees on this one.
They've got palm trees, they've got Christmas trees, they've got these little kind of pigtail looking design trees. And yes, you hear that, everybody? They got the beats too. It's a dance party on that boat.
Why not?
Little backpack boy going on? Okay.
Oh, they're flossing.
It's the floss. He's flossing. All right.
They're flossing. Oh, he wants me to floss. Okay.
Do you have to return the floss? Once you've been flossed at,
you can't really floss while seated.
It's tough while you're seated, everybody.
I mean, I'm trying.
I wouldn't recommend trying. We might fall over if we try too hard.
Oh, wow. Here's a big, I mean, it looks like a huge painting of a volcano. I mean, really interesting set design over here, and they've got some hula dancers.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
This is, yeah, like you said, this is a set design.
Yes. They've got a whole show going on here.
Yeah.
Lots of performers, it looks like. How exciting.
And there you have the theme front and center of Tropical Island Christmas. They're doing it right. I'm trying to figure out what like the lights, that the handles or whatever those things are that they're holding up. They're like little lighted paddles, I think, maybe. Laura got back to us. It's 5:50 p.m. tomorrow in Japan. Laura, you're a trooper for hanging out with us. Oh, she's at a naval station out there.
Oh, that's wonderful. My son's godparents were stationed in Japan when he was baptized. So we actually planned the baptism for a time when they could be awake, and we could also invite people to church at a logical hour.
Nice, yeah.
So they could be there on the FaceTime from Japan to witness our kiddos' baptism.
Well, we're happy you guys are able to catch that at a reasonable time. 5:50 is a reasonable time. You know, you can catch the parade here, all the way from Japan. And yes, hello also to her husband, Scott. He's stationed there too. So thank you both for joining us, Laura and Scott, all the way from Japan. See if we can zoom in a little more on some of these boats.
Is that possible, Mario?
Is it possible, Mario? He's going to give it a shot, folks. When you zoom into some of these boats, they got a lot of lights on them. So the closer you get with that lens view, it's going to get pretty bright. So we want to be able to keep the the view for you guys clear, so you could see, you know, all the lights and all the decorations that they've worked so hard on, but not have, you know, those lights kind of blow out the shot if we get too close to them. So we're going to try and find that happy medium for you. It's also pretty far from where we're sitting right now, so we gotta use our eyes to really try to figure out what's happening on the boat and see what's going on.
Glad you guys at home are enjoying this. If you're watching from home, do comment. Let us know which one has been your favorite so far. We're excited to hear from you.
Another tropical island theme going on here. Palm trees. And a Christmas tree.
I wish I could read the names of the boats to tell you who we're commenting on. Like we mentioned before, it's pretty dark out here, and we can't really see much besides the lights themselves.
We can give you a number. This is boat number 177.
He is joking. That is not the number of the boat.
I think that might be its parade order. I'm not sure. They all have little numbers attached to the sides.
Oh, yeah. So if there is something online, you could look it up maybe.
Right. As far as the title of the boat, though, unfortunately, not able to give that one. Which is more reason that you guys should come out and check out the Parade of Lights. Happening again Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m. Brave the traffic. Ride share down here. You won't regret it. It's definitely probably one of the more unique holiday parades, I think.
I'm feeling extremely San Diegan right now, being right here by the water in December.
In December, yeah. Mario's got a fan. June says, hi, Mario. Oh, okay.
Wow, this one is really cool. Santa's got his board shorts in this one.
Oh, okay. It's a little dance party happening there, too.
We got a surfing Santa on the front and a board short Santa on the back. That's very tropical.
Yeah, somebody called out, you know, having to see a Christmas vacation boat. I think every boat so far has been a Griswold boat. They've all done well.
Oh my goodness. Okay, have I been transported to Vegas? This is amazing.
It's Margaritaville right now.
Wow.
I'm surprised we didn't hear more Jimmy Buffett earlier.
Oh my
with
goodness.
The theme. Finally getting a dose of Jimmy Buffett, everybody.
Wow. That is a lot of work.
It is, yeah. Look at that. It's a beautiful job, yeah. That's Samantha's winner. Jimmy Buffett won it. So obviously, everybody getting in the spirit of Tropical Island Christmas. The theme this year of the 47th Annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. Right now, the parade starts at 5. It's going to be running again, obviously, on Sunday, December 16th at 5 again. The parade goes a couple hours. I know one of you were asking on Facebook just now how long, until what time the parade runs. Expect to be out here a couple hours just for the parade portion. And enjoying all of these lights on the bay. About 80 boats, all covered in lights, hitting San Diego Bay. So it's a great time, definitely. And I think there's still a lot more parades, obviously, that we have left, right?
Oh, yeah, there are a few more parades in town. Of course, we've already mentioned the Holiday Bowl Parade, which is coming to Harbor Drive December 31st. And the one that I'm kind of looking forward to is the Gas Lamp Holiday Pet Parade.
Oh, that's got to be great.
You will see all kinds of pets dressed up for the occasion. Dogs, cats, maybe even lizards, as we mentioned last time. They will also have a holiday pet market. So that's going to be December 16th, and it sounds adorable.
Nice. So if you can fit 2 parades in one day, which it's the holidays, so, I mean, go for it, right?
Yes.
Hit the pet parade, and then finish the day up with the Parade of Lights.
parade is such a fun way to get everybody outside.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of open seating out here, especially on Harbor Island, excuse me. So if you guys do come down on Sunday, there's plenty of space. Just make sure if you want that perfect spot, you get here early. Dustin's asking, they come right by Seaport Village. Yes, they're going from Harbor Island all the way down to Cesar Chavez Park. And then that's, at that point, they're going to be turning over to Coronado. So if you're along the waterfront in any capacity, from Harbor Island through downtown, all the way past downtown, you're going to catch these lights.
There are a lot of great places to view the Parade of Lights. If you're watching from home and you've been before, maybe post out for everyone else what your favorite spots to view the parade are.
Yeah, definitely.
From past years.
Marshall Merrifield, the Port Commissioner who was just joining us, also added that there are stands that are set up along the Embarcadero area. So if you're looking for some kind of preset seating, for the parade, you can head over there to the Embarcadero and grab a seat in the stands. This one might win it for the biggest inflatables on the boat award, if that's an award that they get.
That is a big inflatable.
Massive Santa on the boat. And a Grinch.
Ooh. Have you seen the new Grinch movie that just came out? Okay. No. My son saw it and he really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I understand Benedict Cumberbatch lent some voice talents to this one.
He was the new Grinch.
Yeah. Ooh, this one over here says Mele Kalikimaka.
Are they dancing up there? I can't tell. I think
Yes.
are they just hanging out or are they dancing? They're waving. I know one person's waving, so I'm going to wave back.
Huh.
You got to reciprocate the wave. More Jimmy Buffett. Yes. Oh, that's cool. See, they lit up the inside red, too.
Ooh.
Smart idea.
Wow, here comes a crashing wave. This is pretty cool.
And more dolphins. Once you started with the dolphins, now we're going to be on like a dolphin. Every boat is going to have some type of dolphin.
There's nothing better than catching some beautiful dolphins.
I know usually they're running like far from the coast, but see, you guys can check them out here on some of the boats. Is that Santa suntanning?
Oh my gosh, that's clever. He's got his shades on and he's laying out.
He's looking a little red in the stomach there. He's been out for a while.
Well, he spends a lot of his time up north.
Got to make up for that year of no sun. A lot more boats coming down the line as well.
We hope you're enjoying this if you're watching live.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us. And of course, thank you to the Port of San Diego for having us, coming down and talking to us as well, giving us some insider knowledge on the parade this year and what to expect.
It's so exciting to look behind us and see that line of boats heading towards the skyline. I mean, you really have to be here to experience that part of it, but we're glad to share with you what pieces we can.
Mm-hmm. I know the camera will come on us like when we're not expecting it, but then we have to turn around and be like, look at that boat.
Oh yeah, he's showing Mario's showing you now just how it looks to see the line of them, which is I think part of the spectacle.
You get the city in the background there with the boats. It's awesome.
We live in a cool place.
So if you're not able to make it, obviously going on again Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m. Same time, same place. I think it's the same boats.
I'm going to say yeah.
I would be disappointed if it
probably
wasn't the same boats.
Oh my gosh. Coming up is the most gigantic pineapple. And it's got little ornaments on it. Oh my gosh, it is so cute.
It's got a little hula person too.
Oh, I appreciate this so much.
For all of you who get into the trendiness of decorating a pineapple every holiday, I know that was a thing last year. I don't know if it's a thing again this year.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to have to
people would
Google that.
decorate pineapples.
A holiday pineapple.
I don't know if you guys heard from the captain. I think it's of the small boat coming up, but definitely all these guys thankful for everybody coming out, checking out their hard handiwork on every single boat here. It's always funny to hear a kid try to say Melikamiki back.
That kid did okay.
He got it close, but I was waiting for the flub.
Some reindeer coming up.
There's something coming from behind it too. I don't know if that's a separate boat or if they're attached.
I wish I could tell what that is. Very low to the water. I kind of wonder.
Yeah. Oh, I think that is another boat.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a small one.
Yep. And then a massive Santa following both of them.
Ooh, look at those great tiki torches there.
You can't have a tropical island Christmas without tiki torches.
There they are.
Just be safe.
I hope this is getting everyone in the spirit.
Like we said before, there are countless, well, there's at least a lot more parades that are going on for the rest of the month as well. I won't say countless. Somebody wrote, looks like Santa needs an EpiPen. Samantha.
He's just jolly.
He's just full of jolliness. I'm trying to figure out what this next boat is. If you guys have any ideas, let us know.
It is absolutely draped in light.
There's a Santa. I can make that
I
part
can
out.
see a performance of some sort.
Yeah. Again,
We
we
need to
don't
get some
want
spotlights on the performers because,
Yeah.
again, we can't see anything but the lights.
Oh, it's like a little light up tiki man. Okay.
How cool.
Now I can make it out. And there's an oyster on the top
Ooh,
with
with
a
a big pearl.
Yeah.
How neat.
And they've got
Ooh.
like island drums going. Okay.
Cool.
Getting into the spirit of tropical island Christmas. It looks like we're actually coming up toward the end of the parade. We've got a couple of boats coming down the stretch here. I'm not seeing a lot of other boats dressed up behind them, so I'm thinking this is gonna do it. They got a hammock, a boat on with a hammock,
Ah,
a tree hammock,
strung between those light palm trees. How clever.
and another Santa, of course. Yes. Santa waved at me. Yes, Judy, the lights reflecting off the water, it's a great sight. It's definitely one of the most unique parades that you're going to see for any holiday, really. But I think that's going to do it, actually. That looks like the last boat. Mario's got the shot there. There's a big gap. And I'm not seeing any more boats following from the other direction.
And there they go. That was really exciting.
That was fun. thank you all for joining us and sticking with us for the parade. I know it's been a couple hours now. You guys hung tough. So I'm giving you an applause. Good job, guys. You hung with us. Obviously, this isn't the only chance that you're going to get for the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. It's going to be happening again Sunday, December 16th, a week from now, at 5 p.m. So come on down Harbor Island, anywhere up the coastline here in San Diego. I know there's seats at the Embarcadero that you guys can go check out. So definitely grab a seat and enjoy the lights. And we had a lot of people joining us from like all over the place, so that was awesome. So thank you guys from not just San Diego, but Virginia Beach, Japan, Texas, everywhere else. We appreciate you hanging there with us. Laura, we will not be back on Sunday. This was our one Parade of Lights showcase for you.
You could always replay on Sunday
Yeah.
if you're missing us.
The video will live on the Facebook
That's
page.
right.
So you
It's
can
on the
always
internet forever now.
Go back. If you want to mute us this time, feel free. We won't take offense, as long as you still get us hot cocoa. I mean, we're still waiting on the hot cocoa. That's all. That's all I'm going to say about that.
You know what? At this point, we're going to get off soon. We can just go to the Starbucks drive-thru.
That's
Don't
true.
even
That's
worry
true.
yourselves, folks.
You are forgiven. It's okay. But thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you sticking with us. There's a shot of the beautiful San Diego skyline. Obviously, the boats on our end just starting, but a lot more for everybody else down the way there over to Cesar Chavez Park and on Coronado Island, still taking in a lot of the sights. So if you're coming out Sunday, you see here what to expect. 80 boats, all covered, hundreds of lights, and they're going to be going down San Diego Bay in an awesome parade that you guys get to enjoy. So thank you guys for sticking with us and sharing in that tonight. And if you're able to go out Sunday, we hope you enjoy it. Happy holidays. Thank you, Anne, for joining again.
Thank you so much
Did
for
you have
having
fun?
me. Yes, absolutely.
This was your first time. What did you think?
Oh my goodness, the lights were beautiful. It's so great to see people out on the water. Just, it's so San Diego. I love it. I love it so much.
Yep. So there you have it, the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights, 47th annual. Check it out again on Sunday, December 16th at 5 p.m. And you're going to get that beautiful shot of San Diego skyline lit up, as well as all of the boats lit up with Tropical Island Christmas being the theme this year. It's a beautiful sight. It's so welcomed for the holiday season. Everybody out here is enjoying it, and we know everybody's going to be back out here next week to enjoy it all over again. So you guys have another shot. Go ahead and enjoy it. And with that, if you're looking for any more holiday content, I know we went over a lot before the parade started. Between 10news.com and SanDiegoFamily.com, there is a lot to go through, and so we hope that you've been able to take a step back, plan it all out, take it all in, right, and get your holiday season underway. So with that, thank you for joining us. We will see you again soon, and of course, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.